So here we go. This was last night's homework. Number one was x plus 2 cubed. You had to multiply that times itself 3 times. And so you're looking at Pascal's triangle. You're looking at the third row. The third row says you have 1, 3, 3, 1. Those are your coefficients. Okay. And then once you do that, you multiply straight across. We have x cubed, 6x squared, 12x, 8. Add all those together, that is your final answer. All right, number 2 was x minus 7 to the 4th. Again, you're looking at the 4th row, and it's going to have 5 terms. Whatever row it has, you know, count those coefficients, count those numbers. We have 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. That's 5 numbers. So you're going to have 5 terms in your answer. All right. Questions? I'll give you a minute to look at that. Do you have your homework out? You okay? Any questions on number 2? All right, number 3, this was one of the same questions we did in class. So I hope you got this question. Okay. And then number 4 was a bit nasty. 2x minus 8 to the 5th power. You had to look at the 5th row in Pascal's triangle, which was 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. And then we have 2x and we have negative 8. Since it's to the 5th power, we go down the elevator to 0. Then we go up the elevator when you're putting in your exponents. And then here, this is more of what we're going to do today. If you see, we've got 2x to the 5th. 2x to the 5th, you have to cube the 5 and the x. So 2 to the 5th power is 32. X to the 5th power is just x to the 5th power. Okay. Anything to the 0 power is 1. Right? And then 2 to the 4th power is 16, and then you have x to the 4th power. You have to cube, square. You have to apply those exponents to everything in the parentheses. Okay, and this was your lovely big answer. Big lovely answer. Okay. Questions on number 4. All right, so get out your notes for today. You have 2 warm-up questions. Go ahead and do those 2 warm-up questions. You will probably need a calculator. So these are your warm-up questions. Just simplify those. Okay, Sarah, you replied yes, that you can see me. You can hear me. Good. This should only take a minute. All right. So what is 2x all in parentheses cubed?
8x.
Yeah, so we have to take 2 and you have to multiply it by itself 3 times. So 2 cubed is 8. X cubed is just 8 cubed, and Okay, so again, we have to apply this exponent to everything in the parentheses. So we're going to have -4 to the 6th power as well as x to the 6th power. What's -4 to the 6th power? 4,000. Speak up. And then we have x to the 6th power if you combine it. Okay. So you have to remember to apply the exponent to everything in the parentheses. And that's more of the same thing that we're doing today. So let's do a practice problem. Let's expand 4x minus 3 cubed. So the first thing you're going to do, you're going to look at your exponent. My exponent is a 3. You're going to look at Pascal's triangle. If you have to jot 1 down to the side, we have 1. It's always 1 on the end. 1 plus 1 is 2. All right. 1 plus 2 is 3. 2 plus 1 is 3. And then we have another 1. So this is the row we're looking at, right? Row 3. That's row 0. This is row 1. This is row 2. This is row 3. So those numbers you write out first. So those numbers are 1, 3, 3, and 1. Okay, so make parentheses because you're going to end up multiplying. And then we've got the term 4x. So you're going to write that 4 times. Make parentheses around them. Okay, and then we're going to go down the elevator, so to speak, with our exponents. You're going to start at 3. Work your way down. We have 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay. And then our next term is -3. So we're going to write that out 4 times. And then you're going to go up the elevator with your exponents, starting at 3. So 3, 2, 1, 0. Now we're just going to apply those exponents to everything in the parentheses and then multiply straight across. All right, so have your calculators ready. I don't know some of these. So we have 1 that stays a 1. What is 4 cubed? What's 4 to the 3rd power? 64. And then we have x to the 3rd power. Anything to the 0 power is 1. So this is just 1. I'm going to erase my triangle because it's in the way. All right, so let's go to purple. Okay, so the next we have 3. What is 4 squared? 16, and then we have x squared, so that's 16x squared altogether. And then -3 to the 1 power is just -3. Then you have 3, and then 4x to the 1st power is just 4x. And then what's -3 squared? What's -3 times -3? +9. Then we have 1. Anything to the 0 power is still 1, no matter if you have a variable there or not. And then what is -3 to the 3rd power? -27, right? Okay, so now we multiply straight across. Have your calculators ready. Well, on this one, it's just 1 times 64x cubed times 1. That is just 64x cubed. Okay, what is 3 times 16 times -3? negative 144, and that's x squared. Now what's 3 times 4 times 9? What? 108. And that's x. And then 1 times negative 27. That's just negative 27. And those 4 terms are your answer. So we have 64x cubed minus 144 x squared plus 108 x minus 27. All right, any questions? So now let's try a nasty one. So I'm not going to give you one this bad on a test, but I just want to go through it so you can see it. So we're going to look at the 6th row on Pascal's triangle. So the 6th row is here because we're raising it to the 6th power, and those numbers are 1, 6, 15, 20, 15, 6, and 1. And then our first term is 2x, so you're going to write that out 7 times. Okay. So how do you find how many terms your answer is going to have? It's the exponent plus 1. So this answer is going to have 7 terms. Okay. And now let's fill in our, well, let's do the next term and then we'll fill in our exponents. Next term is positive 3y. So you're going to write that out 7 times. Okay, now let's fill in our exponents. I wonder if I can, no. Okay, so we start at 6 and work our way down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And then start at 6 again and work your way up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right. So I like to simplify first before I just multiply straight across, because we've got a lot of exponents here. And because we have a coefficient, you got to apply that exponent to the coefficient as well. So these are going to stay the same. You can write those out again. Okay. What is 2 to the 6th power? 64. And then x to the 6th. What is anything to the 0 power? 1. What is 2 to the 5th power? So that's going to be 32x to the 5th. And then that's just 3y. And then we have, what's 2 to the 4th power? 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Yep. And then we have 3y squared, 3y in parentheses squared. So what's 3 squared? 9, and then you have y squared. What is 2 cubed? 2 to the third power. 8. So then we have x cubed. What is 3 to the third power? 27. So that's going to be 27 y to the third power, or y cubed. And then 2 squared is just 4. So that's 4x squared. And then what's 3 to the fourth power? 81. So that's 81 y to the fourth. 2x to the first power, or 2x is just 2x. What is 3 to the fifth power? $243. So that's 243 y to the fifth. And then 2x to the 0 power is just 1. What is 3 to the sixth power? 721. 29. Y to the sixth. Now you have to multiply all the way across. And I'm going to use a different color here. All right, 1 times 64x to the sixth power times 1 is just 64x to the sixth power. Right? What is 6 times 32 times 3?
576 and x fit.
576.
Yeah, and x fit to the 5.
Yeah, you're going to do these in alphabetical order, so that's going to be x to the fifth y. Right? What is 15 times 16 times 9?
2160 x fourth y squared.
All right, what is 20 times 8 times 27? 4,320. And then you have x cubed, y cubed. What's 15 times 4 times 81? 4,860. And then x squared, y to the fourth. What's 6 times 2 times 243? 2,916. And that's x, y to the fifth. I'm running out of room. And then 1 times 1 times 729 y to the sixth is just 729 y to the sixth. So all of those combined are your answer. So let's see if I have room to write them out. 64x to the sixth plus 576 x to the fifth y plus 2,160 x to the fourth y squared plus 4,320 x cubed y cubed plus 4,860 x squared y to the fourth. Did I make a mistake? Okay. And then plus 2,916 xy to the fifth plus 729 y to the sixth. Almost got it, but it's all there. One big nasty problem. Okay. Questions? So you have more of the same for homework. I don't think there are very many problems. 4 problems. And if you have space on here, that's fine. But I like to spread out so I don't get lost. And I like to probably do 2 or 3 per page. But that's up to you. If you write small and you write neat, go ahead and use this paper. Okay, and you will need Pascal's triangle, but I've written it up here if you want to look at that and reference it. Okay, any questions? Yeah. Okay, Sarah, we are done. Thanks for joining us. Your classmates want to see you, but if you don't want to see them, I understand. Okay, so we are going to stop recording.